Welcome back. So hopefully you've been watching the whole video series I've been making for Elena's birthday, and today we are making the matching bracelet to go with her necklace that I made in the last video. So hopefully you like it. It's something very simple. This is going to be a very short video. Thanks for watching. So if you watched the last video, you remember that I started off with this bead board. So here's what's left of my beads that I have. I did rainbow colors because her birthday is Cocomelon themed. So these again are 12mm beads. They're considered chunky beads or bubblegum beads, but these are the smaller ones. These are only 12mm since she's only going to be a year old. Here we have spacers, but I'm not going to use spacers for the bracelet because I just want it to be like a stretch bracelet. So instead of using that tiger tail or tiger claw thread, this time we're using this elastic. It's a clear elastic, and it comes like this. So it's 0.8. It's 100 meters in this big old thing. And I got it from the same place that I got the beads, which is myposhprettyprincess.com. I'll go ahead and put the link below. So if I were doing a 20mm bead bracelet, so the big chunky beads, then I would double this. But since I have these, I would double it like this, but since I have the smaller beads, I'm going to keep it just at 1. The same way I did the necklace. So I already determined my pattern here on my bead board. So I'm going to go ahead and go with that. And basically I'm just going to string my beads on, again without any spacers on this one. I just don't want spacers on the bracelet. And it's that simple. So again, keep in mind, you want to tie this as tight as you can and as secure as you can, because these are choking hazards for small kids. So you don't want this breaking. Please supervise them when you have bracelets or necklaces like this on them, especially if they're little ones, to make sure that they don't choke. So what you're going to do now is tie it. So you're going to do a regular knot. And you want to tie it tight. So that knot, I did the right side over the left. So now I want to do the left side over the right. Bring it back around. Tie it. I'm going to do about 5 of these and just alternate back and forth. So now I'm going to do right side over left again. And it's going to make like a chain of knots. Now left over right. Back to right over left. Now left over right. I'm going to do one more, right over left. Okay. That should hold it pretty good, and you should see that you have like a little chain of knots. Hopefully you can see that. So now you can go ahead and cut your tails off. Some people use glue like E6000 on this. Be careful doing that because sometimes the glue can compromise the wire itself and like weaken it. So I'm not going to use any glue. I'm just going to do it normal. So now you see that your little chain of knots is still there. So what you want to do is you want to pull it so that it goes inside of the next bead. So I'm going to go like this and I'm going to start pulling. like that. So now it's completely inside of this rainbow colored bead. So it looks like there's no seam. And it helps, you know, to pull the elastic a bit, make it a bit stretchy. This, I believe I did 12 beads. Yeah, 12. I originally did 10 because for a 1-year-old, for a 6-month to 1-year-old, it should be about 10 beads. But when I put it on Elena, it was just a little too tight. Like her wrist is just a little too chubby. So I just came back and I put 2 more beads on it. So this should be good. So this is 12 beads, and this is for a size 6 to 12-month-old. Again, these are 12mm beads. But definitely measure your child's wrist, see what works best for them. But that's it. Bracelet is done. And I can put it to match her outfit, her headbands, and her necklace. All done. Thanks for watching. Come back next time.